Leo, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading going from the 19th up to Christmas Day. Let's just connect to the energy line that runs straight through this table here, and we'll open the portal to your Astroflower. We'll just pull that Leo energy through this energy on the energy line as it comes through, and there is your Astroflower. Welcome, Leo. You've been in a very powerful position, and it seems like this powerful position is going to really excel itself in 2023. If I remember rightly, the reading we did for 2023. Welcome to the Astroflower. Let's just see what the overall energy is for you this week. It's a very joyous week. You know, obviously we're going into sort of a Christmas period, so there's holidays, so there's a lot of family connections and stuff like that. And I think you're going to really love this week. I think it's going to be a case of just sitting there and just kind of looking around you, kind of going, "This is great." I think that's a lot of things. The Knight of Cups, yeah. There's offerings of love. I think this could well be offerings of love for you as well, but it's also like you're honouring something. This is like you're honouring your position or your family or the people that are around you. It's a real beautiful position of honour. Let's just see what the karmic message is on the relationship side. I think this is a time for conveying, reminiscing and stuff like that. It is Christmas. You're personifying Christmas. What you're doing to me, Leo. I think this is a case of connecting with the people that are around you and expressing what the year's been like. It really is Christmas. 5 of Wands. Now that's been coming up for a lot of people actually, and exactly in that same position. So I think this is conveying with people and being almost like I almost want to say you're exposing your inner torment in a way, and ideally that's the person you want to be. Obviously this could be your mission. Your karmic mission this week could be sort of confrontation with other people. I don't think it has to be. It could well be, but I don't think it has to be. I think it's a case here of being your higher self. That one person there who has that wand held high, and that is that one wand, excuse me, as they they're achieving, they've managed to get their wand free. They're out of the fight, and they're raising it up as if to sort of say, I know my passion, and my passion is life, and I'm going to live the best example of me. And I think this is going to bring you a lot of kudos from people that are around you, kind of going, fair play, Leo. You've got it sorted. Let's just see how the universe is influencing this karmic message. This is strange. It's a very similar reading to similar sort of energy to Taurus energy, which is Taurus is earth and fire, and Leo is fire and earth. It's your quarter round to it. It is your opposite in a way, but not quite. It's your quarter round, and it's this sort of authority without, it's like being that lion, that the king of the pride in a way, or the leader of the pride, but not having to shout, just rolling around and playing. There's a lot of joyful energy coming through from the universe here. Yeah, I think you're diffusing a lot of things. This could be like, okay, there is another situation here. There is two situations. So if you find yourself in conflictual sort of relationships this week, I would pull out that conflict, because there is people that may not necessarily be completely straight with you. Now that's the downside. The upside is I think the universe is, if you're raising up and you're being your higher self, if that's the path you choose, then the universe is helping you to play smart, diffuse those conflicts of those others that are on the Five of Wands. And you being the instigator of that diffusion, that peacemaker, as it were. And that has real authority. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. They've got a lot of protection. They're protecting you with fire by the looks of things. They're like, they're making, they're not allowing a lot of coincidences that are going to rock your boat, basically, come through in your life in regards to the relationships. There's some sort of passion that you're looking for going forward. And the Ten of Cups, this could be that difficulty. That's what they're trying to strive to bring you forward. They're going to try and help you, open you up in the way of coincidences to the situations that are around you, where you can be passionately involved with people around you after it's been, any sort of conflict has been diffused, as it were. In that peacemaker, you're gonna provide or provoke happiness after difficulty. That's what it seems like it's coming through from you. Okay, let's just see what's going on the how the guys are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. They're bringing it back to here. So I think they're sort of saying, they're almost sort of saying you are right to have those actions. They're backing you up here. Six of Cups. It's the appreciation. It's the appreciation of nature, of beauty, of harmony. But it's also sort of remembering about the past or things that come up on the surface. So obviously we're in this period of Christmas. We're going to be seeing a lot of people that we haven't seen for a long time. So that may be bringing up some beautiful memories of you. And I would strive, and I think this is where your guides are helping you to pull away from those conflicts that are around you, that could be around you, that you could get drawn into very easily. And the guides are trying to help you to sort of like lead you towards a much more joyous existence, as it were. But I think it's because you're so powerful at the moment. I think you hold a lot of power within your spirit at the moment, and with that power comes a lot of responsibility. And I think this is what's asking of you this week. It's all about responsibility of using that strength that you have, that inner strength that you have within you, in a very wise manner. That's what it seems to be like. Let's just see what's going on your financial sort of side. This is jobs, business, projects, that sort of thing. There is, I don't know if you've been learning something, or if you've been taking exams, or if you've changed a job, or you're developing an aspect of your job or aspect of your business. But there seems to be a learning curve going on here of progression. Going forward, you're taking a lot on by the looks of things. This is maybe what the learning curve is be careful about all that stuff you're taking on. Maybe you're taking on just a little bit too much at the moment, Leo. Just be careful of that. Don't try and take on the worries of the world in regards to your business, your projects, and stuff like that. But I also believe that the stuff that you're taking on is going to provide benefits for you going forward. Let's just see how the universe is sort of influencing you here. It's like you're digging for gold. It's like you're preparing something. Well, there's something, the universe is trying to help you to prepare for something. This is what you're taking on board. You're learning a lot. You're taking a lot of things on board, and these could be really sort of like beneficial things later on. And the universe is helping you to search out what is good for you to take on board at the moment. The Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of fire going on down there. Look, you got 4 of them. You got 3 of them, sorry, down that way. Queen of Wands. She's very passionate about the here and now. And so this is where, dig where you are. Dig in. Look for that sort of that career path and dig into that career path. Dig into that business. It's like setting yourself, positioning yourself. It might be a lot of work that you might just need to worry about not taking on too much, basically, in regards to the world that is around you. But it's definitely, they're trying to keep you concentrated on the here and now, so you don't get diverted off too much by taking on too much from the world around you. Let's just see how the guides are influencing you here. There seems to be some sort of seems to be like party politics within business, if you know what I mean. People playing games. It seems like maybe there's someone trying to block your path and sending you off in the wrong direction. That's why you should concentrate on the here and now. I think the guides are detecting a certain apprehension from the outside world in accordance with what you're doing. I think what you're doing is right. And that's what the situation is here, is where the guides are sensing that, and they're blocking out the coincidences or the situations in regards to money and jobs and stuff like that, which is causing that stress and strain. So you don't have to take it on. So you're not taking on too much around you at the moment. Let's just see how the guides are. It'd be interesting what the conversation is, how they're trying to influence the conversation that is within you. This is much more passionate. This is where they're coming in sort of saying, yes, let's do it. Let's go. Buy it. Let's sell it. It's really bang, bang, bang. It's like that. It's, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's, okay, so there is joy of being with other people. And I think this is where the kudos comes in as well. Let's do it. And it does seem like they're almost sort of saying it to you, kind of with connections with other people. It's not just you just do it. It's, yes, let's just do it. There's us involved in it. And I think this plays into the whole sort of job or career path or business and stuff like that. You're going to recognize there's going to be very joyous people around you, and I think you're going to it's going to make you see clearly what is helping and what is not helping in your business or your job or your finance or your projects and stuff like that this week, just by little reactions with people, and you're going to gravitate towards the people who are enthusiastic or looking forward and stuff like that. Let's just see what the overall outcome is. Okay, there's a smile straight away. It's the ultimate goals, basically. That's what you're striving for. And I think this is where you've got a decision might have been made during this week to actually go forward and go for your ultimate goals. The feeling and the sensation of knowing, of being on that path, of being at one with your karmic path. And I think this Knight of Cups as well has got that. It's got that contract to do. I think I talked about a contract somewhere else along the line coming through with you, and it's like a contract with life, a contract with love. And once you do go ahead and do it, it's going to make you feel completely at one with who you are and where you're going. It's going to make you confident in in the things that you do, basically, and the position that you're taking. You're almost going to smile as you go forward. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's just get a reading from the ley line that goes from here. Let's just see what the energy is talking about. Let's see what the energy sort of says to you for this week. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. That's true. And I think there may be some eggs that needs breaking. But you need to do it in a way that takes you on to something that's far greater, much more joyous. And I think this is what this opportunity comes in here for you, and the overall energies and the offerings that come in here and the overall energies. It's really nice. I think the energy of the earth is here. The energy of the ley line is sort of saying, you know, if you want this omelette, you're going to have to break a few eggs. I think that's what I'm saying. Okay. There you go, Leo. Thank you very much for being here. If you haven't seen your reading for the 2023 and the collective as well, I think that's very important to see. We've also got the solstice reading coming out this weekend, and your individual solstice reading coming out next Wednesday. Thank you very much for being here, and it's been a gradual changing story for the Astroflower in this recent time with Michael, Tanya, and myself. We've been developing this Astroflower, and it's just going to keep developing in the future. In the new year, we're going to do some readings that are going to blow your minds. It's going to be so good. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, in the meantime, Leo, don't forget, life should be fun. So please